Rolling.
I have a secret. Something happened that night.
What do I think about it? I think it's a bunch of BS. That girl, Janie, or whatever, she made all these insane claims about what went down that night, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. All right, because she started talking about how I don't want to go into it, honestly, but the truth of the matter is that she wanted to cause trouble so that she could have fun. It's as simple as that. You know how gays like their drama. They like to stir it up, and then they just like to spread it all over the place because it's, I don't know, that's just their thing, right? And unfortunately, we have a lot of that here. We have gays and drama. But we're a simple town, simple people, and we don't really like that. And she just wanted to cause it. And the truth of the matter is that she started talking about how all that happened, and she might as well have said, oh, that, Jake sprouted wings and flew to New York to become a burlesque dancer. Then I would have believed her more. But this is ridiculous. Doesn't she know how this might affect us? Does she think she has a right or something to mess with our lives like this? Because I don't think so. All right? So then she starts to spread all these lies and all these rumors, and especially about my girlfriend, who's straight, by the way. She's definitely straight. Because why would she need anything else? She's got me, right? I mean, she's the most popular girl. I'm the most popular guy. We're together. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? And I don't believe it for a second, okay? I mean, two chicks? That just doesn't happen. I don't even think it's possible, all right? I mean, I don't care what they might say. It just doesn't happen. And in a town like this, there's only room for one gay. And it sure as hell ain't my girlfriend.
Slut. Did you see what she was wearing? She was totally asking for it.
Faggot.
I heard they were sleeping together the whole time.
Really? No way. Did you see? I was
Jamie has always been the strong one. She's my older sister, and I love her. She was so strong, and after she came out, it was hard. People were so cruel to her, but she seemed happy. She seemed free. In the past year, she's been more fun than she's ever been before. And even before she came out, she was everyone's best friend. She was a shoulder to cry on, a hand to hold, an ear to listen. She was anything you needed her to be. But after the party, she changed. She would stay in her room, locked up. She wouldn't make a sound for hours, and my parents and I, we started getting really worried about her. So we tell each other everything. We told each other our secrets, well, except for her being gay, but she eventually told me. We never judged each other. We were best friends, we're sisters. So when she wouldn't tell me what happened, we knew that it was awful. It took a couple days after the party for the rumors to get around to the lower classes. No one would tell me what happened. They would talk behind my back, whisper as I walked through the halls. They would stare at me. When I finally tried to ask someone about it, no one would answer. They'd just run away or just stare at me. So one day I came home from school. I was sick of the people whispering behind my back. And I told Jamie I needed to know what happened because not only was it affecting her, it was affecting me now. And she cried. Jamie doesn't cry. She opened the door, I told her, and she just sobbed, and she couldn't breathe. She almost made herself sick because she was so upset. She just cried, and I didn't know what to do because she's always been the strong one, and I cried too. We just sat on the floor and we held each other and we cried. I didn't know why, but we did. We sat. We waited for each other to calm down. Then she told me what happened. She didn't go into detail, but I didn't need to hear any of that. I heard just enough to know that she didn't deserve it. No one deserves something like that. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. It doesn't matter how much you've drank that night. It doesn't matter what you're doing, who you're with, what you look like. No one has the right to do something like that. At that party, in that one instant, I lost my sister. I lost my best friend. I lost my Jamie. She was gone. After she had been so happy, it had taken her so long to be so happy, and it was gone. I don't even know what I want now. At first, I wanted it all to go away. I didn't want to believe it. Then when I heard Jamie, I just wanted to help her. I didn't know what to do, but I wanted to help her. And now, I don't know what I want anymore.
I've really been struggling with this whole Alice and Jamie thing. I mean, first of all, it happened at my party, at my house. I can't believe something like this would happen at my house. This is where I live, you know. I eat here and I sleep here. And it just feels so wrong. And everyone's saying that it happened here. Every time that I walk past that room, I feel so dirty. The thing that I've been struggling with the most is that I'm friends with both of them. I've known Jamie for years. I even supported her when she came out. And we always have the best times together. I mean, sure, we're not super close, but we find laughter in everything. Jamie was the life of the party. And now she just seems empty, you know? I started bonding with Alice when she started dating Danny. She joined our group at the end of junior year. She and I just clicked as friends. And her and Danny started getting close, and she fit into our whole group so well. And I'd heard some rumors, you know, in middle school about her, but I didn't believe those. Alice doesn't want people to know, but she cares about what people say about her. She's worried about what they think, and of course me and the others, we tell her don't care what the people say. They're just mean. But she does. It's something that she struggles with. I don't want to think about this whole thing. I've known Jamie for years, and I don't believe that she would lie about something this big. But on the other hand, I could never believe that Alice could do something this awful. Plus, Alice isn't gay. Well, she might be. She's dating one of the most manliest men in our school, Danny. But if what Jamie is saying is true, then I guess Alice is gay. I don't know. I don't want to believe any of this happened. But I trust Jamie, and Alice isn't denying it.
I have a secret. Something happened the other night. We were celebrating beating Roosevelt High in this big game, and everyone was drinking and partying, and I don't usually drink, but it was such a great game, and everyone was just dancing and having fun. So
it was the other night, you know, Danny's big victory. He was so excited. We all just ran over to Emily's house. Everyone was having such a good time. Everyone was drinking. Danny was drinking. When he drinks, he gets very affectionate. And the more I drank, the more I became okay with it. Then I saw her just dancing. She seemed so happy and full of life, even if she's gay. I guess I just wanted that. I wanted to take that.
Halfway through the party, I was really starting to feel the drinks, and I just felt free and fun, and I loved it. But like a half an hour later, I was starting to feel seriously sick, so I decided I would go take a nap upstairs.
When she went upstairs, I followed her. I don't know why. I don't know what came over me. It's like all of those years of pent-up anger and confusion just burst out. The next thing I knew, I was on top of her.
She was on top of me?
I had my hand on her neck, and I pinned her down so she couldn't move at all.
And it was like I was consciously aware of what was going on, and I knew it. I didn't want it to be happening, but it was like my mind and my body
weren't connected at all. I knew I shouldn't be doing this, but I couldn't seem to stop.
I knew it should be happening and that I needed to stop it, but my body just wouldn't respond, so I just lied there and let it happen.
I didn't know what to do after.
I didn't know what to do after. So I went back downstairs.
So I just went back to the party. Everything seemed so normal.
No one seemed to notice anything.
They were still playing that stupid drinking game. They just welcomed me back like nothing had even happened. No one seemed to notice anything.
I had just been violated, and no one even noticed. My clothes were torn, and I was sobbing, and all they could say was, "Look at the party girl getting too wild." So I didn't say anything. I don't know why. I guess I knew no one would believe me.
I just keep reliving that moment over and over again in my head. I knew I shouldn't have been doing it. I couldn't find a way to stop. It was the last thing I wanted to have happen.
It plays through my mind constantly, and it tortures me. I just keep thinking of ways that I could have escaped. I could have fought back. I don't know why I didn't fight back.
It's not my fault, though.
Maybe it's my fault.
I'm a good person. I'm not even... I'm not gay.
I was drinking and dancing.
She was drunk and dancing like that? What was I supposed to do?
I could have taken precautions or gone home or fought back. I could have screamed or gone to help. There was so many things I could have done.
I just felt so powerless.
I felt so powerless.
After all those years of keeping it inside, I needed someone.
I don't really feel anything other than that. Just numb.
I felt trapped and alone, and so I did that, and I don't know what else to do. I ruined her.
That night ruined me. And I know I need to tell someone.
I know I shouldn't have done it, and I'm sorry, but I know that doesn't make it better either.
I just need to do this for all the other people who don't have a voice and aren't able to. And I need to do it for myself.
But that night, it made me realize something. Something I never wanted to know. Something that no one can ever know.
I have a secret. I
I
was raped.
I'm gay. Thank you. Yay. See ya. Yeah.
This was turned on. I don't know if you...
I got that. Yeah.